Hi, I'm Robert C. Brown, CEO and founder of empoweredlife.tv. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world today. Now, in today's video, I want to suggest that you strongly think about living life from your essence. What do I mean? Well, when I talk about your essence, I'm talking about the spirit of you, who you really are, who you were before you came into this world, and who you will be, the entity that you will be when you leave your physical body, when you leave this physical world and go back into spirit. You see, when we come into this world, we all have a unique purpose to fulfill. We all have passions, but sometimes for many of us as we move through life, we lose sight of who we are and really what turns us on, what makes us passionate about our life, what gives meaning to life. And as a result, so many people kind of float through life directionless. They lose their purpose, they lose their passion, and consequently they're miserable because they feel they serve no purpose. Now, on a conscious level, they may not be aware of that, but in most cases, that's what it is. Because as human stroke spiritual beings, we all need to feel that we have a reason for being here. We need to feel a sense of contribution on some level. And when we're unable to fulfill that in our lives, we feel frustration, and it just builds into so much negativity that really shackles us, holds us down, and stops us from being, doing, and having everything that we desire in life. And it stops us from sharing this with other people and enabling them to do exactly the same and take back control of their lives. Now, there's a couple of points, and I'm looking over at a pad that I want to mention because they're really, really important. I talk a lot about going within, meditating, seeking silence, seeking a quiet space where you can just shut yourself off from the world and get to know yourself on the inner level. Reconnect with your spiritual being. Reconnect with your source, your essence, to name that word again. The space is so important. The silence is so important. Because with the rushing around that we all have to do in normal, everyday life on the physical plane, we get caught up in that stuff. We get caught up in other people's agendas, and we're bouncing backwards and forwards, often without knowing why we're doing it. We're just responding to external stimulus. We get pointed in a direction, told to go, and we go. And as a result of this, again, what we're doing is innately we're aware that we are losing touch with the direction in which we truly want to go. Even if we can't see it clearly right now, your subconscious mind, the spiritual you, knows exactly who you are and what direction you need to be going in, what your purpose is. It has complete clarity. The only lack of clarity that you'll ever find is going to be on the conscious, logical thought process level, not on the spiritual level. And of course, that is the level where you create all of the challenges and the problems you face. And yet we all choose, until we know better, to return there to try and fix the problem with the same level of intelligence which created it. Sounds daft, doesn't it, when I say that? But that's exactly what we do. Let me put it another way. If you think of music, music really wouldn't be music if there were no spaces between the notes. It would just be an endless noise, right? You need to have the space between the notes to create music. And if you're not, at the moment, creating a symphony with your life, then I'm here to tell you it's because there's not enough space. There's not enough silence. There's not enough of a connection to yourself on the inner level. So what do you do about this? Well, you start by meditating. You start by, even if you struggle to meditate, just go 15, 20 minutes a day religiously. And if you can keep to the same time of day, great. That's all the better. But just close your eyes, breathe deeply, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Watch your breath and just melt away into yourself and relax. Thoughts will come and go. Don't attach any meaning to them. Just observe and let them go. And you will feel invigorated, reconnected, energized. And it may not all happen after the first session, but eventually the more you do it, the more in touch you'll become with who you really are. And once you're in alignment with who you really are, you have clarity of purpose and your passion behind it, which is the fuel in the engine, if you like, then you'll become unstoppable. Why? Because you're aligned. You're going with the flow, the universal flow. And that is infinite. It's never ending and it's unstoppable. And as you are part of the divine, part of the universal, you are also, when in flow, unstoppable. But what you need to do is take the first step. And what that is to suspend any disbelief you may have right now and try it. I urge you to try it. Go into the silence, reconnect with yourself, and you will find nuggets of inspiration that will come from nowhere. You will find answers to challenges and questions that you've not been able to come up with all the brainstorming in the world. They've eluded you. And then you'll find all of a sudden they're just going to pop out of the ether because you're slowing down, you're going within, you're trusting the universal process, and you're really manifesting the answers. You're creating the answers by removing the noise. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope you've really enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and of course click the bell icon so you get notified each time I do one of these videos. Also, why not get across to empoweredlife.tv, empoweredlife.tv, join the Elevate newsletter, join the family over there, loads of other people over there just like you, committed to following the spiritual path, committed to this journey of self-improvement, personal growth, and also committed to making a positive change in this beautiful world which we inhabit. So if that's you, I hope you get across there as well, and I look forward to meeting you. Until next time, take care.